Hey everyone, I realized I did not do an intro, so this is my intro plus a little something something. I just wanted to share what this video is about. It's just about everything and anything related to what's just been happening the last 2-3 weeks of my life. It's just been super busy, and I like that. I like the idea of I'm grateful for my job that I have. I'm grateful for the idea of just being able to read, and that's something huge to be grateful for. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in this week's blog. And then I also wanted to share a gift I got yesterday from a friend. It's a blind date with a book, and I wanted to open it up here. So let's open it up together. Everything about this is amazing. So they have little things on here, like the star. I'm gonna take this off slowly. Oh, I don't want to mess up the wrapping. So nice. This is just so cute. So it is a mystery thriller that was published in 2023, and it's rated 3.83 stars. And it's about the crimes and life of a serial killer is told from the points of view of a woman in his life. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, it's just lightly glued. Okay, that's not bad. Let me just leave it on. Okay. And then let's see what else is on here. Organic calm chamomile tea. Love this. Drink it every night. Have some stickers, some flowers. Looks like it's just a bookmark. Let me just try to see if I can open it. Close. Yes. And then that's my favorite. Have a skeleton sticker with a book. I really enjoy dark thrillers or dark romance. So I'm very intrigued by this book. And then it comes with a cute little read and log bookmark. I like this. I think I actually might use it. Why not? This is when I should have grabbed my box cutter. Okay. Oh, it's opening. Okay, so for sure, this is not going to be something I'm going to read by the end of the year, but I'm really excited to read this for 2025. Let's add it to the list. All right, that's all I have. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Gets kick.
Welcome back. I wanted to share with you guys just what has been happening the last weekend. So I am on my solo trip. This is 10-year anniversary of doing it. I wanted to acknowledge the time that has passed since those 10 years, what I have gone through, what has been happening in my life, what God has taught me, the relationships that have been accumulating throughout the years, the family dynamics that have changed and grown and prospered. All of that, I was able to really take time to grapple with it, reconcile with issues that I have been struggling with, and just leave it at the feet of Jesus. So this is not one of those testimony time. I just wanted to share what my 10 years was about. I love going up to New Hampshire, Maine. Hiking is something I have enjoyed for the last 10 plus years. And so every birthday, I go away and I go hiking. And thanking God for just allowing me to have the body to be able to go up the hike. And then I explore, and then I have great dinners, great lunch, things like that. It's really a great time to just have peace in mind with myself and to order my steps accordingly to what's to come. My birthday falls on a perfect time where it's right after Thanksgiving, or maybe before, depending on when Thanksgiving falls. It's right after that time of being thankful, grateful for all that comes in your life. And then it's right before Christmas and New Year's. So I find myself in a space where I'm like, I need to just step back and reconsider, what is life? What am I doing? What is happening? What's going on? I'm really excited for what's to come. I hope you guys are too with your life. But before we head out and close this chapter on solo tripping 10 years, I want to share with you what I did this morning. So this morning, I went to a bookstore. Who would have thought? And I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I bought. I went to Sherman's bookstore. It's one of the oldest bookstores here in Portland. And yeah, let's check them out, right? First book that I got was It's the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Lori Gilmore. So I've just finished the first book and I listened to the first book. So I wasn't reading it. I was listening to it on my ride up here and then I finished it throughout the road trip. So I was really happy about it. And I really enjoyed the entire storyline. I love the small town vibe. It reminded me, of course, about Gilmore Girls. I know a lot of people said that too. They were like, if you love Gilmore Girls, you really will love the story. The characters in that story were so funny, so eclectic, so amazing, all about small town. They were about one another and they were for each other. And I love that. And it had humor and banter, like just that small town vibe that no one else will understand but the people that live in there. So I'm really excited for that. So this is the second book, The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and it follows the story of Hazel and Noah. And just their characters in the first book had me dying. Like Noah's behavior, I'm like, oh, sir, someone's going to handle you. And it's going to be Hazel. So I'm really excited for this one. All right, next one. The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. I have no idea what this book is about. I just saw it. I love the cover of it with the flowers. And this is going to probably be the first or second book I'm introduced by Kennedy Ryan. I need to start reading more of her books. I do have one at home that I need to start getting into. I've heard just great things about it. So I'm really excited for this one. Zodiac Academy. So listen, the first book, I read it and I wasn't not a fan, but I was really put off by a lot of the behaviors of the characters in the book, not by the two main girls, but just other side characters that were trying to kind of push them aside and just their behavior. A lot of non-consensual behavior was taking place, and I was just like, I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I got the second book hoping that it will help me get back into it because I was really excited for this series and I really want to get into it. So let's just hope book number 2 gets me out of that little slump of not liking this series. But if you are someone that read through this entire series, loved it, please let me know in the comments of what you thought, what you're thinking. Okay, because I need a thriller in my life, I can't just do the romance, like small town, kicking my feet in the air. I need something crazy and psychotic. Okay, so Ruth Ware, the it girl. Yeah, I just need something crazy and psychotic. So brings that to life for me. And then the last, but not the least, because I love everything so far she has written, Abby is just that girl. So I'm really excited for Life's Too Short. I know nothing about this, and I saw it at the bookstore, and I was like, I must have it. And so I got it. And so here we are. So yeah, that's book number 5. I'm really excited for it. It was just the perfect ending to this weekend, doing things that I love, which is perusing through bookstores, thinking about what's to come for next year, and then of course going to Bard Coffee and getting my favorite. It's so good. I gotta try, and I'm really happy. I'm a happy girl, and here we are. Oh, so good. So good. All right, guys, that's all I have. 10-year solo tripping, and here we are. it's been a while since I last talked about my books. So it's been about a week. Work has been wild. I work in athletics and it is the start of winter season. So it's a bit crazy. But I wanted to share on here some of the books that I have gotten. Thank you to Thrift Books. Thrift Books is one of those online platforms that I was able to find. I hate the light. What is up? We're back here. It's been a few days since my solo birthday trip It's been a few days since my solo birthday trip, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It was perfect for someone like me. So yes, I haven't been able to vlog or anything like that just because work has been wild. I work in athletics and it is the start of winter season here, and let's just say it's crazy. But while craziness has been happening, prior to my birthday, I just put in a couple orders for some books and some other goodies that I'm really excited for, so I'm here to share. So let's just start with a couple of things. So first two books that I've gotten, this is all from Thrift Bookstore. The Ninth House series, so Ninth House and Hellbent. I enjoy dark academia books, so I'm really excited for these two right here. Next, People We Meet on Vacation. I just heard great things about it. I'm really excited to dive deep into it. Also knowing that it's gonna be an adaptation, like a movie adaptation, let's go. And the leading lady that will be playing the main character in the movie adaptation is also the leading lady in Lady Jane. If you have not checked out that show yet on Amazon Prime, please do. Okay, so the next book that I'm excited for, Normal People. Again, Thrift Books. And then lastly, Funny Story by Emily Henry. Recently, I've got into Emily Henry. Happy Place was a book I read recently by her and I really enjoyed it. So there we go, Emily Henry. This book that I read by her, Happy Place, is a book that the reason why I enjoyed it was because the characters were around my age. They weren't children, like 17, 18-year-olds falling in love. And it was very relatable, and the way she writes her characters, the emotions that come from them, the rawness. I really enjoyed Emily Henry, so hopefully these books do it justice. We'll see. Let's talk through the last two books I read. So I am doing 10 Before the End. It is a daunting task, but your girl's ambitious. But the first book I read, Kill for Me, Kill for You, I'm for it. If you love psychological thrillers, things like that, this is the book for you. I enjoyed, spoiler alert, I enjoyed everything about this book because I did not see the plot twist coming at all. I think Amanda is the main character who goes through hell and back, right? She loses so much and she wants revenge. And I understand that fully and completely in a book sense, right? Not in real life, yeah, get your revenge, do what you need to do. But in this book, you really struggle, for me, I struggle with the morality of it. Where do we stand? What do we do when we are feeling like our back is against the wall? And so Amanda thought she could trust Wendy. And then we find out Wendy is a whole other person and she has a whole other story and background, and she herself is mentally ill. You know, she does go through a tragic incident that alters her life and alters her partner's life. And then towards the end or middle, you kind of catch on who are you really? And then the ending with, I think his name is Billy, ends up being her attacker. I did not see that coming. The whole, he was touching his eyes. The moment the author wrote that, something about he was touching his eyes, immediately I knew. I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't see it coming. But the only thing I did not catch on, or maybe I didn't read it, I wasn't following along, is why did Billy attack Ruth? Why did he make the decision this is his life? I guess, I don't know. I don't know if we really got an idea about his background and his motives. And so for me, that was kind of hard to fully understand. And then towards the end, there was no repercussions for his attacks towards not only Ruth, but apparently allegedly other women that he also attacked. So I'm wondering. But other than that, I would recommend this book. Just FYI, recommend. Okay, book 2 of my 10 Before the End. How to End a Love Story. So when I went in with like no expectations, like this is gonna be like a fluffy romance. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna enjoy it. Let's go. So going in to it, that was my mindset. And then as I was reading this book, the only thing that was coming to my mind was these 2 people need therapy. There's just so much trauma that they are both going through, which is what connects them. They both went through similar trauma, but both of them had different end results, if you could say it that way. So the main female character loses someone, and the male female character is the reason why she lost that person. And so already it's twisted. And so they're trying to navigate romance with this as their foundation. It is weird how they were able to overcome. I don't know how, to be fair, I have not rated this. I have not done a review on it yet. I don't know what to think. Yeah. The only thing I would say, I honestly don't know what to think fully about this. It was just hard for me to get behind them. And if someone can go through all that and get over it, I guess, or just, I don't know, how do you look at the man and be like, I know you're not really responsible, but like, how can I look at you and not think about it? That was hard for me. Yeah, one of the things I did like and enjoy is the cultural understanding, like little things, you know, in a lot of cultures, similar to Haitian culture too, is like you go to school, we came to this country for you to get an education, you're gonna work hard, don't worry about boys, no dating, nothing, and then you're in your 30s and you're like, and your parents are like, where's your man? Why aren't you dating? Why aren't you married? Where are my grandkids? And so that is very much in this, as well as just like how you build relationships with your immigrant parents and how you talk to them, what you share with them. It's not out of being a disobedient child or trying to lie to them or hide things, but it's one of those, it's kind of like, this is how you do navigate immigrant parents, because this is what they care about. And if you say these phrases, they're gonna assume one thing when you mean another. This is how we navigate immigrant parents. So like, I guess like in that aspect of it, I enjoyed this book. I read it, I liked it, and there were moments but not quite sure yet. So I don't know if I would recommend this book, but to me, it was okay. It was okay. Great love story. Alrighty. Okay, so 2 other books that I got. So I have a subscription like all of y'all. Book of the month is just great. And I have a few credits because I took a pause from this. But the first book that I got that I've been seeing everywhere is The Most Wonderful Crime to the Year. That's not what it is. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ali Carter. I've seen this a lot on people's like YouTube and saying that this is the book that they enjoyed reading during the holiday experience. So I know I have so many books to read before the end of the year. I'm hoping that I can like fit this in somehow. We'll see. Again, girl is ambitious. And then I have no idea about this book, but I love the cover. Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. I'm interested to see. Let's see what this is about, actually. Author Grady, no, we don't need that. He calls his wife Abby to share some exciting news as she is driving home. He hears Abby slam on the brakes when she sees something in the road ahead. Over Grady's protest, Abby gets out of the car when he eventually finds her car by the cliff edge. The headlights are on, the driver's door is open, her phone is still there, but his wife has disappeared. A year later, Grady is still overcome with grief and desperate to know what happened to Abby. He can't sleep, he can't write, so he travels to a tiny remote Scottish island to try to get his life back on track. And then he sees the impossible, a woman who looks exactly like his missing wife. I'm intrigued. Let's go. So that's that. Those are my books. And then because I'm not a beauty person at all, but I am about like taking care of my skin and caring for just like my health, overall health. I am into health and wellness. I am into physical training. And so that's something to do what I'm about to show you next. I don't know what I was saying. Anywho, I am big about caring for my skin because most of the time I am not wearing makeup. Like right now, no makeup. So I prefer to spend my time on finding things that will work for my skin and making my skin healthier. So with that being said, I did a little splurge and I got Good Molecule stuff. So if you are similar to me, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. It's an annoyance. So I just was trying out some of their new things. So they have a discoloration correcting body treatment. So there's one of those. And then I got their brightening toner. I've used this before and I really enjoy it. So I'm going for that again. And then there's a serum, a discoloration serum that I haven't tried before. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna work. And then I got, because there was a sale and I was like, let's do this, I got their Wake Up Eye Gel. I got 2 of them. So yeah, that was the haul. And then in my thing was like little goodies. So they had just little samplers of the acid serum, lightweight daily moisturizer, more eye gel that I already have, and then the correcting serum, just like little samples. So let's go. But that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. And we'll be back soon. It's crazy the next few weeks. I work for a school and for the last 3 weeks, it's like a race to the end until the holidays. And we get beautiful 2 weeks off. And then we're back and ready to go for the next few months with these hooligans of students. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited for the end of the year. I'm excited for the holidays. And I'm just excited to just read, be with friends, enjoy the snow that is surely to come. If it hasn't come to you guys, it has started here already, and that makes me happy. So other than that, that's all I have for y'all. Au revoir. Bye, guys.